This is the video for warm-up number 8-4. We are asked to construct a line that's perpendicular to the given line through the given point. So we're going to go ahead and grab our compass. First thing we want to do is we want to make sure that when I make an arc on both sides, it's actually going to be on the line. So I always want to just kind of sketch it out first before I actually make it. Okay, that's going to work. So I'm going to go ahead and make an arc on that side and an arc on that side. Okay, now I'm going to use these 2 points I just created. I'm going to do a perpendicular bisector to that new segment I just created. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this right here, and we're going to go more than half. And we're going to go above with an arc on both sides. And now we're going to we're going to connect the point we just created with the given point. And we also want to make sure we put our symbol there to show that it is a 90-degree angle. Okay, number 2, same method. I want to make sure that when I make my arc on this side that it's going to be on the line. Flip it around this way. So now I have an arc on both sides. Now I want to go more than half. If I prefer, I can go below and make my arcs there. It doesn't matter. I can do it above or below. And make sure you have your symbol for 90 degrees. Okay, number 3, we have a point that's not on the given line. This is where we use what I call this Cyclops smiley face method. I'm going to put my point right here on the given point, and I'm going to make an arc that hits both sides. I want to make sure that it's the right measure, so when I do this, it doesn't go off my line. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead, and it's easier for me if I fill in these points, so I can get very exact here. Okay, and then once again, we're going to go a little more than half. Just going there, and we're going to go below this time. So there, and there. Going to go ahead and connect these 2 points, and make sure you put your symbol for perpendicular. If I want to put it down here, I'm welcome to do that too. Just need to put it in one of those 4 angles. Okay, number 3. Once again, I need to do my Cyclops smiley face, and I need to make sure it's going to get on there. That might be just a little too big, so I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and go this way. Go ahead and put our dot right there and our dot right there. We want to go a little more than half. It's already a little more than half, and I'm just going to go below. If you're having a hard time being exact on this, it may help if you're putting dots right there to line up. We're very concerned about exactness on here. And once again, we're going to put a symbol to show that it's 90 degrees. Okay, if you'll notice, the warm-up is continued on the next page. Also, you'll notice that there's a test next time. All right, this one we're going to do a line that is parallel to this given line through the given point. So the first thing I'm going to do is create an angle. I could do an angle like this, I could do an angle like this, I could do an angle like this, I could do an angle like this. All these are different ways. I'm going to go ahead and just do this one. And I'm going to make sure I go much farther than I need to up here. Okay, and now I'm going to put my point down here on the vertex of the angle I just created. When I draw my arc, I need to make sure the arc is between this point and the point I just created. I'm going to take this point now and move it up to the given point and draw the same arc. This is called copy and angle method. Okay, now I'm going to measure the distance between these 2 points on this arc. I'm now going to take this point and transfer it up to this one. And make my arc. So I'm now going to connect this point and this point. This is one of the harder constructions to get exactly right. So you want to take your time on it. Make sure you have an arrow on both ends. And also make sure you have the symbol to show me that they are parallel. So you can either use the double arrow, and I'll show you the other one on the next one, where it's a filled-in arrow. Okay, here, I'm going to go ahead and make my angle go this direction. I'm going to go a little bit longer than I think I need to. Let's go ahead and put this here. I just want to make sure this is going to fit up here. Yep. So make my angle and then come up here and make my other angle. Now we're going to measure the distance between these 2 points. And now I want to connect these points right there. Okay, make sure you have arrows at both ends. The other symbol I can use is an arrow that's filled in. To show that these 2 lines are parallel. So either symbol would work.